Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio Undefeatable. My name, of course, is Potato. This is Factorio, and in the last episode, we actually got this whole resin area really sorted out, actually. Really happy with the way that things are looking. All of our wood production area is working. It's kind of slowish, I guess, but it works, which is nice. And that feeds into this resin production area, which should then again feed the solder assembly machines, which is kind of nice. Now, there is still another stage of this production to go, and that is the basic circuit board, electronic component, and the solder combining. And that will have to be done, but it's going to be done over here, and we need a substantial area to be mined out before we can really do that. So we're going to take a little bit of a break from that. It shouldn't be too difficult to get a hold of any basic electronic boards that we should need, because let's face it, we've already got like 1,000 on our person, and if we need to get more, we already produce all of the components that we actually need to manufacture them on our person, so we can just, make them by ourselves if we need to do that. Alright, let's get this repaired up, just to make sure everything is fine and dandy. Good. Okay, come on. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so, in taking a little bit of a break from that, we do have the mission today to try and produce some, of course, green science packs. Now, as I kind of talked about a little bit in the last episode, we're pretty much all of the way through red science. There's only a couple more red science ones to go, and that's warehousing, mining drills research, and large area mining drills, neither of which I've really seen before, but I really am very curious to see what they produce, really. So I guess let's research warehousing. If you're worried about all of the electric energy Mark II research going to waste, or electric energy distribution, it doesn't matter, it's saved. That's one of the perks for the mods, is that the research progress saves, which is really cool. It looks like warehousing is going to be done super quickly, which is lovely. Holy cow, that was insanely fast. Warehouse and storehouse. Stores many items, stores some items. Okay, well, I am curious to see what this actually is. Let's build a storehouse then, I guess. Wow, holy shit. Okay, so it just like stores literally shit tons of items. And what about a bigger version? What about the warehouse? We need 100 steel for that. 100 iron plate for that. That should be 100 iron plate. There we go. More than 100 iron plate. Okay, let's see how many items this bad boy stores. I'm just kind of curious. We're not going to really use it yet, but it's pretty big. Wow! Would you look at that? Holy hellballs. That is quite something. Jeez Louise. Well, that is really cool, actually. I don't really know what we'll be able to do with, like, why would we ever need that much storage? I don't know. But I'm sure we'll think of something. Yeah, I'm sure we'll think of something. Anyway, let's think about what we need to do. The first thing that we need to do is we need to be producing... Bloody hell, where is it? We need to be producing the components for the green science packs. Of course, that is an inserter and transport belt. Nothing new there. The recipe for the inserters, slightly different. It includes the basic circuit board rather than, the electronic circuit board, as in the base game. And, the recipe for transport belt is as simple as ever. It is very simple indeed. And we've already got shit tons of it right here. So it shouldn't be too difficult to get more transport belt produced. I don't think so anyway. It should be mostly fine. Let's get ourselves a couple more lamps, actually, just because I have a funny feeling that we're going to be needing them. It's turning to evening time soon. Yeah, so we're going to need to, first of all, try and offload, or unload, should I say, the current circuits from the current storage chests. Now, we've currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these. Alright, that actually works out kind of perfectly. Because I had this idea in my head to make it so that there would be a nice little, like, setup that we've got going on over here. There we go. And then these two merge into one, and then these two merge into another belt, right? That was kind of my idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's kind of the thought process, you know? And even though the thought process is admittedly rather flawed, it's still something, I guess. So let's come out by one. Oh, we're out of transport belt. Speak of the devil. Good thing we've got literally an entire chest down here filled with transport belt. Good. So we're gonna have two basically lines of the basic circuit board, and that should theoretically mean that we should never run out of basic circuit board on the main bus. Now, the two lines of the main bus with the circuit boards will be here. This is going to be taken up with iron. This is going to be taken up with copper. So we've already pre-planned to a certain extent some of the stuff that is going to be over there. How are we going to navigate it over to here? That's a good question. It could be along this way. Something that we very, very, very possibly could do. Good question. There's not a whole heck of a lot of space up here. What we could do, we could move you a little bit. Yeah, let's give this a shot. Yeah, let's give that a shot. That might actually work. It might not work, but you know, hey ho, it's always worth a shot, isn't it? No, I don't think we're gonna have enough space over here. This is a little bit of a problem, as you can well imagine. Okay, let's get this picked up. Let's ignore this for now. Okay, let's just pretend that that was never there, which is being very, very, very cheeky, but it's fine. Let's ignore it for now. Okay, so you're gonna come out here and down there. You are gonna come down here and across this way. Alright, great. That hasn't caused any major power outages, so I'm just going to assume that I didn't really need that pole there in the first place. And, coincidentally, all of those poles, completely unnecessary. Great, okay, a little bit more underground belt. Perfect, perfect. Heading over there. Perfect. Alright, you know what? That's actually not completely terrible. Okay, I did burn through a lot of belt there, so that's not so good. That's not going to stay, by the way. That's going to definitely be moving. But I'm just trying to get a rough idea of where things are going to go, at least for now. Okay, and then this is also going to have to be removed. Okay, yeah, this is definitely going to have to be moved. Alright, and then that goes into there like that. Alright. Now this is going to look like total shit, but trust me, it's going to work. Okay, get rid of you. That goes there. This goes here. That's fine. Copy, paste. Beautiful. Yeah, you know what? That actually looks kind of remotely even, which is kind of the look that I was going for. I'll be honest. That's the vibe that I was feeling when I decided to start building this area. So you know what? That darn well works. And it looks terrible, but it does work, doesn't it? It does bloody well work. We've not actually changed that much. All that we've done is really moved it up by 2 belt lengths or so. So all in all, pretty darn good success, I would say. Okay, let's go and power up all of this area. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a problem, I think, because we're not... Shit, man. We need way, 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 way better walls. There's a couple of suggestions for mods that I could install to make my walls auto-regenerate or something. They're like alien walls or something. That's interesting, but I kind of just want to stick with the mods that I've got. I don't want to install mods now. Jeez, that light is enough to give me a bloody seizure. I don't suffer from seizures, so that's saying something, I guess, isn't it? Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. It should be working fine. We've got a lot of stored up electronic circuit boards, which I hope that we shall be able to make use of. Speaking of, we've got a lot of stored up resources, really, don't we? Yeah, we do. We've got a lot of stored up resources for just this exact moment. So even if, you know, we can't keep up with production, we have a whole heck of a lot backlogged, which is exactly the point of backlogging. It really, really is. And there we go. There we go. Seems to be working an absolute treat. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so, next things next. We need to get the components. What is that? Disassemble burner miner. Oh, shit. So if I make a burner miner... So wait, where can I do that? I can do that in a crafting thing. Let me do that quickly. I'm curious. Since they're so useless. I guess that's why this is part of the... Oh, I need water. I guess that's why this is part of the mod, because it's just burner miner drills are so bloody useless after like the first 5 minutes of the game. Yeah, let's try this. I'm actually just really curious. How many do I need? 1 burner mining drill. We need power. That's what we need. Huh. Who would have thought this actually is kind of cool? Give you a little bit of extra resources. Man, that is nice. I really like that. I think that should just be a feature. Because after, as I say, the first 5 minutes, you don't need bloody burner mining drills. You just don't. It's just not something you need. Because you've got electric mining drills and everything's sorted, you know? So it's just not worth it. Okay, what was I going to do? I was going to look at making inserters. Inserters. Okay, iron gears, iron plates, and basic electronic board. Okay. So... got a couple of ideas here. One is we could extend this iron gear making area. We could do that, and that would be pretty darn easy to do. Alternatively, we could make another iron gear making area. Undecided. In fact, no, I've just decided. What we're going to do is we're going to increase this iron gear making area. And this actually should be pretty darn easy to do. If we can get something going like that. Oh my god, it works so perfectly. Holy cow. That works so well. You see that? That means that we can split it over there. And also, what we're probably going to do is we're probably going to extend this up here and make a few more, just of the basic ones for now. A few more of the basic, whatchamacallits. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, get a little bit of underground belt. It's going to look like shit, but whatever. Okay. I mean, it's, you know, it's ammo. Nobody expects the ammo belt to look like something gorgeous, you know? So, who cares? Not me. Not interested in caring. Okie doke. That needs to go to there. Now, that can go there. Damn it. I'd hope to avoid this. Because this is where it starts to look really, really dicey. There we go. Alright, that works for now. It's good enough. We can get away with only doing 1 underground belt. But too many underground belts in one area, I think, makes just anywhere it look like terrible, terrible, terrible shittiness. Okay, some wind chests, please. And extend that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, some more inserters. Okay. And that should be good enough, I think. We might want to up our number of inserters. Something we might want to do, actually. We could just reroute this ammo belt, really, couldn't we? We could reroute it. And it might be easier to do that. Just get it going up this side instead of this side. I really want to do that, actually. It's going to cause a little bit of disruption. But look at what it's going to allow us to do. Look at what it's going to allow us to do. It's going to allow us to do this, which is going to double our number of gears that we're going to get, which is hugely, hugely good. Really excited about that. Okay, and now all we need to do is find another place for the ammo to go. So would it be able to go up here? Can we make it go up here? I mean, probably? Probably? Oh, shit. Okay, this is going to require a little bit of finicky working, but it's okay. That's completely the wrong direction. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Perfect. And yeah, that goes there. Bingo. Alright. It's not perfect, but again, it doesn't have to be. It just needs to be good enough. And it's good enough for me. Okay, so that goes to there. That goes to up here. That goes up here. Up. That goes up here. That goes up there. Perfect. Okay, and then finally, last bit of underground belt that we need is going to come out there. Perfect. And that should be the continuation of the ammo belt. There should be nothing different about that, but basically all it means is that we get double the amount of iron in to a factory, assembly machine, whatever, and therefore we get a more consistent supply of iron gears. Now that doesn't seem to really make a difference, like right now, but it will. Trust me, it will make a difference. It will make a difference very, very, very soon indeed, as soon as we start to need them a lot more. So inserters, we need iron gear, iron plate, and basic circuit board. We have got 2 of those things. We need to get the third of the thing, and that is simply regular old iron. So, without further ado, let's try and do this. So we're going to need a couple of splitteronis. Splitteronis. Let's get you there. Why not? Get you coming up this way. Actually, let's not do that. Let's get you going up this way. Now that may seem a little bit confusing, because it'll look less good, so to speak, but it allows us to merge on to the right, which is kind of exactly what we want to do. And over on this side, we can just slot that in there, and then that means that we can merge onto the left, which, you know, looks kind of inconsistent, I guess, but again, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. As long as it works, it's completely fine. Let's get rid of a little bit of belt over there. Let's extend that underground belt up like so. Extend this belt up. You guessed it, that's right. This is going to be the iron belt right over here. And I'll get rid of that. That should fit in quite nicely just there. Okay, so somehow we actually managed to do a pretty darn decent job, if I'm not mistaken. We are going to need a little bit more something over here. As in, we're going to need some more assembly machines. But that is really, really easy, considering we're actually working with iron a lot, so that's completely fine. And that is going to be the production area for inserters. Now, I kind of want to leave this a little bit open, because there is going to be a time where we need to turn basic inserters into other inserters, and you know, I'm very aware of the fact that we're going to need quite a lot of inserters, so that's why I'm really trying to plan ahead, so to speak. And indeed, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, let's get you coming out this way. You coming out this way. Okay, and just a little bit of lighting around, because, you know, darn it, we need some lighting. We need some light in our lives. Isn't that right? Alright. Good. Also, we need to leave this bit empty just in case we need any further belts to be added to the main bus. So we'll leave that open for now. Okay, good. And we'll get you to go out into a chest at the back. Damn. Alright, come on. There we go. Perfect. A whole bunch of chests. Don't mind if I do. Or we could put down a storehouse. We could put a storehouse down. I don't think that's entirely necessary, but it's something that we definitely could do if we wanted to. Beautiful. Alright. And some more inserters, because why not? Well, because we need them, but also because why not? And then let's power this whole process on. Let's turn it all on. That is the wrong place for an inserter. There and there. There and there. And we need way more electric poles. Gosh darn it, I hate building stuff. I hate building stuff when I just, I want it to work. You know what I'm saying? I just want it to go. I want it to just work. Okay, and then let's just connect up all of this stuff together. Move you back a little bit. Perfect. Great. That should work just fine and dandy. The last bit that should make it all run rather smoothly is, of course, the long-armed inserters. And so, with that, the entire process should be working. What do we need more of? Okay, so we need another... Ideally, if we could have something else, it would be another long-armed inserter, right? That's what it would be. So we could actually make that work. It's going to involve putting down a little bit of extra infrastructure, but it's fine. We can just about pay that price. Oh, we've already got loads of these things, but whatever. Okay, that there, that there, that there, that there, that there, that there, and then that there, right? Yeah, that should work, and we should pretty much get a continual supply now of, yeah, I mean, I say continuous. Continuous is a very strong word for what we're experiencing here. But, this is the first real test that our factory's had. The muscles behind this factory are going to start to flex, and I'm interested to see how it copes. I'm sure it's going to be fine. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely fine, but, yeah, very, very interesting indeed. Very, very, very interesting indeed. And while we're here, I think it's probably worth upgrading these bad boys. Just because we could probably do with a little bit more oomph. We also need shit tons more iron. Yeah, we're getting nowhere near enough iron. We've got a lot of iron stored up, but it's just not really getting out onto the belt. We're going to have to find a more efficient way of doing that. Because at the moment, we're not getting enough iron. We could probably do with going up to level 2 belt, actually, in some places. Wherever the bloody hell it is. Logistics, that's the one. But again, we're going to need the green science for that. So we'll finish that off in the next episode, and I fully expect to have it. I fully expect to be researching some more green science stuff in the next episode. Like, fully automated, fully fixed. Should be great. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching this episode of Factorio Undefeatable. My name, of course, has been Potato, and I will see you next time. Bye.